Whether editing a narrative or documentary video, you'll likely have audio that is recorded by a sound person or on a separate device from your camera. One of the first things you'll want to do is sync up your audio to your footage. In the case of a documentary, I'll often film an interview with two cameras and also two audio sources, a boom mic and a wireless lavalier mic. The lav signal I'll send directly to one of the cameras, and the boom mic I'll record to an external recorder. On the additional camera, I'll also use the onboard mic to record reference audio. Even though there are great audio sync tools in most of the latest editing software, I always like to slate the shot with a clapboard, or at a minimum, hand clap on camera to record a visual and audio sync point. Once I'm in the edit system, I create a sequence called Media Sync. Both Premiere and DaVinci Resolve have pretty simple tools to quickly sync your audio. So let's jump in now and we'll take a look at both of them. All right, so we have created our Media Sync timeline. Now what I'm going to do is go into grab my A-cam shot of this two-camera interview. I'm going to grab the B-camera shot. I'm going to stack that on top. So now we have both video files sitting on top of each other. We also have the on-camera audio that was recorded with the shots. From there, we're going to actually bring in the sound, the audio that we really want, which is the audio that was recorded on a nice boom mic right up next to our interview subject. So the next step is to highlight all of these, and we're going to basically do a control click on the mouse, which then brings us down here to synchronize. And we will click on synchronize, which brings up this text window and gives us several options to choose from in terms of how we want to sync these clips. What we're going to do, since we have the recorded audio on the video tracks and the audio track that we brought in, we're going to use the waveform. So what we'll do is just keep it clicked on the audio. So it's essentially going to use the waveforms on both the video track and the audio track to recognize both of those and line those up. So once we decide on audio, we just click OK, and we let that cook for a few minutes to work its AI magic. So now what that did, it's auto-shifted these tracks, these various tracks, to line them up, and we're going to solo the track that we want to hear, and we'll see if that lined up.
And they would share with me their many colors of beads.
All right, cool. So that all lined up. So let's now quickly move over to DaVinci Resolve. Here we are in DaVinci Resolve. In DaVinci, we also stack our footage the way we did in Premiere. Stack that up like that, and it has our reference audio on it. And then we bring our master audio file we recorded with the boom mic. And here we then highlight all of the tracks. Then we do a control click and find auto align clips. Here we have two choices, based on timecode and based on waveform. So we're going to do waveform again because, like we did last time in Premiere, we're using the waveform as our guide to align. So based on waveform, this goes pretty quick in terms of analyzing these tracks. All right, and then boom, it has lined up the audio. So we will solo our master audio.
American artist, and was born in Oregon, and my ancestors.
And we're looking good. All done. Depending on the scope of your video project, transcribing your interviews can be a great way to plan the next stage of your story edit. Find out how and why in this next video here.